Thank you for joining today's Local 2202 education series. We'll be discussing common union myths. Today we're going to dispel 5 common myths we hear related to unions. The first myth is that unions just take your money. The truth is that your dues dollars fund contract negotiations, legal support, and other member protections. Union members earn, on average, 10 to 20% more than non-union workers in similar industries. Almost all union contracts include negotiated raises that are guaranteed. So while we do have monthly dues, they're used to continually support the members and fight for more rights. Guaranteed raises, negotiated health benefit costs, 401k matching, set schedules, and more all come from collective bargaining and negotiations. We must continue to fight to keep these benefits and more in our contracts. Another common myth is that unions just protect lazy workers. The reality is that the union and the grievance process are there for all workers to have due process. Every member should be given the same treatment and expectations. What we see more frequently is the company being unable to enforce their own rules fairly to all workers. It is the company's responsibility to set job performance expectations and meet with employees. Failing to do that fairly with all employees leads to stewards fighting for the rights of all workers. The third myth is that unions just aren't needed anymore. This is a common myth perpetuated in anti-union campaigns. Pretty much every benefit or right you have as a worker is the result of unions or collective worker demands. Prior to unions demanding fair wages and schedules, it wasn't uncommon for workers to work 6 12-hour shifts with only Sunday off. Paid holidays, overtime, set schedules, guaranteed hours, furlough protections, health benefits, and child labor laws are just a few of the things that unions have fought for. Companies would love to roll back as many of those benefits as they could, and this is exactly why we still need unions. Additionally, unions prevent employers from acting arbitrarily. Having set processes in place protects workers from bad attitude managers and helps protect jobs during economic uncertainty. Another myth is that the union is just another business. Again, this is false. The union is an entity made up of the members for the members. The union is a democratic organization that takes its cues from the members' desires. Most local positions do not come with any financial incentive, and full-time union positions are hourly or salary. There is no stock value to worry about, and the leadership in the union must prioritize the will of the membership. And finally, sometimes companies like to say they cannot afford better wages. This again is generally untrue. Many companies these days are making huge profits and doling out huge bonuses to their executives. Any company that can afford to give out bonuses to its executives can afford to have a union. Union workers generally have a higher standard of living, higher wages, and union companies tend to be more favorable in the public eye, helping them stay profitable. I hope that today's session helped shed some light on these 5 common myths that we hear about unions. Thank you for participating in today's Local 2202 education series. Please reach out if you have any questions. Our contact information is on the screen. Thank you.